Hi everybody, welcome back to The Young Grower. We have lots to do today. I thought I'd bring you along with us. We've got to pinch out the broad beans, we've got to sort the polytunnel out, we've got to sort seedlings out, and the list goes on and on. So yeah, let's get to doing this. The seedlings are doing really well in here. We actually have some capillary matting to put under all of the trays. With how small they are, they're not retaining that much moisture. But we've been sent this by Harold Horticulture, so we're going to get this out and put it on what will be awesome, and hopefully that solves that problem. That's enough for this greenhouse for now. Can't wait for the compost to arrive on Monday so we can get this filled up and start using it. I'm very excited. I love it. I absolutely love it. The plan was to do quite a lot of this yesterday, but I discovered the chicken mites in the chicken run. I discovered the mites on the front of their chicken coop, where their egg box was. There's none inside the coop, and there's none in that coop. So I did treat this with Kerosene last year, and the mites were in the places where I haven't actually treated the little buggers. Because when I treated it, I didn't take it off, I just painted around it. And they managed to hide in the little gaps. That took my attention yesterday, what took a few hours to give it all a deep clean, but they're all doing okay. She's a bit gobby because she's the broody hen, because we took the nest box away. She doesn't want to actually sit on the one I've put in there temporary for her. But they're just having some greens. We're going to go down the bottom in a minute and pinch out the broad beans. I got these new snips as well from Harold Horticulture, well, I can't wait to use. I got sent these for my new blog and column I'm doing with Harold Horticulture, what will be coming out very soon. So yeah, keep an eye out. We're going to go down the bottom and use these. I also need to get these planted today. I keep just saying, yeah, I'll do it at a different time. I'll do it at a different time, but it never happens. And then we're going to come in here and try and sort this out. These are all empty boxes. Carrots are germinating really nicely in there. And I did start to unbox some stuff yesterday. Unboxed a new salad planter. This is where we're going to do some onions, some ginger, hopefully some turmeric. If it grows, the ginger's growing, and lots of radishes. Look how good they look. Doing a seed to harvest video to show you how quick and easy it is to grow these. My new mattings have arrived from Greenhouse Sensation as well for the quad grows, so I can finally get all of them set up, but it'll be absolutely brilliant. Genuinely do believe I think I may have cooked those melons, because that is hot even with that door open. So glad I went for the doors at both ends, because yeah, it's needed. Looking absolutely beautiful over here. Those tulips. These are ones from Farmer Gracie. I believe this is Orange Princess and that's Red Rococo. I'm just going to start doing some more work down here soon. I'm just waiting for Keelan to have another day off, because yeah, it's a bit too physical for me to do. But I'm really happy with how things are looking this year, despite it being a bit of a building mess there. The new flower bed around the side of the polytunnel is doing amazing, and can you see all of those sunflowers? I can't believe it. I really can't. Just look. They've all self-seeded. I've not planted any of these. They literally are everywhere, so we need to repot some of these. I may do that today. These are probably the red sunflowers. I say that, it's quite funny because earlier in the year I had some sunflower heads drying for the chickens in the polytunnel, and when I come in one day and they all had been eaten. So I don't think they was eaten. I think they actually buried them out here. The stock we bought from the garden centre has started to flower as well, but they are absolutely beautiful. There's also lots of blossom on the apple trees, what is great to see. But I could keep taking you around and showing you everything here, and we'd be here all day, because so many things to show you that are just looking absolutely glorious. I'm just going to get myself together, figure out where we're going to start, what we're going to start on, and we'll catch up in a mo. I planted out the onions yesterday, still got 12 left. These are going to be going in the veg trugs and possibly in the polytunnel. Use my new line to do it. It was absolutely brilliant. It made it so much easier. I'm doing a start to finish video. I was going to say seed to harvest, but I haven't grown them from seed. So yeah, hopefully we'll have this one out by the end of the year, and it'll be a great footage to show you how to grow onions. I can't get over these tulips. This is the third year they're flowering, and every year they get better, and this year it's been the best they ever have. And look how vibrant they are. So I may have accidentally nearly killed most of my melons, cucumbers and loofahs. Silly me, I had them in the greenhouse shelving in the polytunnel that I'll show you in a moment. And the shelving was really hot. So I genuinely believe I could have burnt them. At first I wasn't too sure. I did a post on Facebook. And I even recorded a little bit of this video saying I didn't know what it was. But then I soon realised that, yeah, I've overcooked them. But it's fine, I'll just sow some more seeds in the ones where they've damaged. The majority of them are still fine, and to be honest I grew more than what I actually needed, so hopefully those melons and that were in here. That actually feels boiling. I may have cooked them. I don't even think that might actually be it. Those melons are fine there, but it's only the ones that are on these shelves. Let's see what happens when I put them in there, see if it happens again tonight. So I've just moved the mini greenhouse out here. There's no point having it in the polytunnel if it's getting that hot. Still boiling just to touch it, but it actually fits perfectly just there. Now we're just in the polytunnel having a clean up. Even though it's boiling hot, I want to just try and get a bit more organised. We've got lots to set up, so yeah, I'm trying to work out what layout I want this year. I'm going to try and turn that possibly that way, see how it is, because as much as I love it in here, it's taking up valuable growing space, what it cannot do. So I need to have a little think and see what I'm going to do with that one. I think I may be very lucky. It looks like it's actually going to be perfect fit. And I'm also going to take the hooks off to put them on the other side if I keep it there. And then if we do need to move it later on, we can, but it'd be nice to have it in here for now. Damn, that is way too hot in that polytunnel. I'll go back in and show you in a moment what I've done. I just need to get my breath. It's so hot in there. It must be at least 30 degrees. So it's starting to come together. Definitely going to do those ones like that this year. Going to get a lot more in compared to having them that way. We've got separation plugs. We're going to set them up maybe today. We'll see what the time's looking like later. Marigolds are looking absolutely beautiful. I'm going to start planting them soon. So now let's go down to the bottom plot and sort these broad beans out, because yeah, it's a job that needs to be done today. So we're now down on the bottom plot and look how good the broad beans are. I think this is the best year how they've grown. Normally they've got rust or something. We're growing this in a Delphi compost. We planted these in winter. There is a video of me planting these if you're wondering how, and this is the next step, what I do. I haven't done anything since I planted them. I've not even watered them, and now we're just going to pinch off the top to prevent the black fly. Once baby broad beans start to appear at the base of the plant, that is when you pinch off the tops, and by doing that, it prevents getting black fly. It worked every time for me in the past. I will just apologise about the wind now. It's a little bit windy today, but I don't mind because at least it's cooler. So when it comes to pinching off the top, I don't do anything special. Just take off the growing point. Just like that. You can actually use these in cooking, nice stir fried. Like that. Having these make it so much easier. They just cut through it like butter. So that's the majority of this side done. No doubt I'm going to miss some. Basket is already getting quite full. Now let's go on to the other side. Do the exact same thing. It makes it so much easier this year, cutting one of these. Normally I end up just using normal scissors or pinching them out with my fingers. Absolutely beautiful. That is all the tops pinched off, and no doubt I have missed some. And I think I finished perfect timing because the wind has just started to pick up and get quite strong. Oh, hello, Mr. Bumblebee. Great to see. At least now we've pinched the tops off, so all the energy is going to go into producing the fruit, not growing taller. Yeah, and we'll catch up soon with these when we do something else with them. I've got a basket full, and that is a big basket. It's not a small one. You can eat these, you can fry them, you can do plenty of things. Just have a Google and see what you can cook with them. I personally don't eat them, so the chickens are having these because there's all ants on them as well, and it's just easier. But yeah, you can eat them, so if you want to eat yours, eat them. I prefer to give mine to my chickens, and that makes me happy, so that's what I do. But it's all looking very good. The elephant garlic is getting huge. They're the biggest they've ever been, and my ones look smaller than the new ones I bought. What's interesting, so I'm going to keep all of the new ones probably for stock next year. Eat the majority of these, and hopefully get a better stock for myself. But yeah, the wind's starting to pick up. There's lots of bits to do down here, but I'm not going to do it today. Still got to get in the greenhouse and completely clean it. It's just one of those jobs I've been avoiding. You've got bindweed in here as well. There's bindweed everywhere on my plot. I've just got to keep fighting with it, keep picking it out. Tulips are coming to an end here. Sweet peas can go out very soon. They've hardened off. Shed needs to be removed up to the top end, and then I want to do something new with this area. These have to go because they're very rotten. I'll show you on this side. Yeah. These were made out of pallets, and yeah, I definitely need to upgrade these. Gonna get the self-watering herb garden set up very soon. Got 2 of them to build. I need to take these up as well. These are the mummy peas and the Devonshire peas. The 2 heirloom peas. One of them's the ones that were found in the tomb of Tutankhamun, and the other one is a old heirloom variety from Devon. But yeah, in the next week or 2 I'm going to get these sown. So at least we have pinched the tops off of the broad beans, and now we can get on with doing another job. That's been one of the things that I've been wanting to do, but I thought I would wait for my new snips to come. So now it's time to go back up the top plot, because this wind's getting a little bit too much for me and I'm a little bit cold. But look how glorious this flower garden is looking. I can't believe it. I really can't. Come down yesterday and I was like, wow. Speechless. So many different tulips from Farmer Gracie. That there's a rococo, I believe. Then we got the ice cream tulip. Then we have the mascot tulip. And I forgot what the purple one's called. I think it's Lilac Perfection. But it's just looking absolutely glorious. And then this bed over here as well, it's just like, wow. This is what I pictured, this is what I wanted, and it's happened. And I'm in love. Literally, I know it may sound stupid, but wow. And it's only just begun. We've got all the alliums coming up, there's still more flowers coming up. Oh, it's gonna look absolutely gorgeous. Fruit has started to set on the yellow plum tree. What is brilliant. Can't wait to hopefully get some fruit from this year. Will be awesome. But I 100% recommend getting some stuff from Farmer Gracie. They've been brilliant. All of this bed's from Farmer Gracie. I didn't have anything in there before. It's not going to be long before we build the veg garden here. Got the wood chips to go on it. We just need to cover this bit of compost, because this is where the bathtubs were and there wasn't weed fabric underneath, so we need to weed fabric the rest of it and then get them built. What? Which one? I can't wait for the chicken run to be built. I've just threw all the boxes out here now, so it looks a bit of a mess, but it's going to take 5-10 minutes to clear up. It won't take much, but it's just, we're not doing it right now. Wait for Keelan to have some time off and then we can get it done. So at the moment it's just the area where I'm just dumping things. I really cannot wait to get this set up. I've probably mentioned it already, but I'm rather excited. I just want to grow in it really badly. I've got a few bags of compost from the delivery I had at the beginning of the year. They're for tomatoes, but I got another delivery coming on Monday with around 75 bags that, yeah, I can't wait. And hopefully create some cool content, grow some beautiful veg. That's a lot easier, especially with it being higher up. I love it. I'm a tall person, I'm 6'3", and that's perfect. So I've been in and out of the Polytunnel for a little bit, trying to unpack all the quad grow stuff. We've got the 4 bases unpacked, just need to unpack the pots now. It's just so hot in here, but it's getting a little bit warm in here, so I'm going to go over to the greenhouse. I'm not going to go in it. We're going to sort out the capillary matting, I believe that is how you pronounce it. So I've already brought the trays out that were on the top shelf, so it'd be easier to cut it to the length just here. So this stuff comes by the meter. I've got 6 meters of it, and we're just going to cut it to fit the tray. I'm going to cut it that way instead of doing it the other way, because if I do it the other way it's going to be overhang, and I'd rather cut it so it fits nicely at the bottom. Beautiful. And now I need to cut one out the same size again, and that is that tray done. We've just done 2 of them, And now hopefully this should solve the problem with the seedlings getting too dry. So that's 3 trays done. Still got a few more to do. But the chickens are making a bit of noise, so I need to go in and sort them out. The ladies aren't happy with me with removing their nest box still. Only 2 eggs a day, and normally we had about 14 a day. They were yesterday's eggs. So I've just been having a little play around, moving stuff around. The matting is all in. I haven't watered these ones yet, but I thought I'd bring the ones that don't really need to be in the greenhouse outside. They can just go in this. This is the one that was in the polytunnel that burnt my melons. I'm hoping with it being outside, I shouldn't have that problem. Got the trays on it, got the matting on, so hopefully that should take away any heat if it does happen. But yeah, I think these will produce a lot better in here because they don't really need to be in the greenhouse. We've had our last predicted frost here in the southwest. There may be a little frost to come. We've just got to be a bit careful, but those there will not be affected. I've also had a little play around in here. The capillary matting is down. I've watered this one and I've put some of the stuff back up here for now, but I'm hoping it should do the job, and it's nice and moist already, and that should just help retain that moisture a bit better instead of it all just going up in the atmosphere. Still got to do some to these trays, and down here there's nothing on these ones yet. They have started to germinate. Look, my teddy bear sunflowers. Well, it's great to see, but if I'm honest, I think I'm going to do this tomorrow. Time is getting on, and I can see there's quite a few to do. I want to do that one, that one. That one there already has some wool packaging, and I'm going to leave that because I want to see how it does. And it has improved loads. Yeah, look at all that growth. Green growth, green growth, green growth. Red growth is starting to go slowly, so it is working. Oh, and look, if I go to lift that up, the mat's coming up as well. So that means it is rooting down. What is brilliant, I wanted to do that. Dahlias have started to shoot out as well. I'm not going to put any matting under them. They don't need it. There's plenty of compost in these pots for it to be moist. Yeah, I'll put it in there. And my finger's nice and moist. The tomatoes are looking absolutely glorious. These were the ones that were growing in the vital pod that I brought here. And I can't wait to get these planted in the polytunnel. Yes. Going to be absolutely beautiful this year. We've got black tomatoes, blue tomatoes. These are giant tomatoes. Costoluto tomatoes. And much more tomatoes down there. And I still have loads to repot. But I think that is enough for this greenhouse for today. And I'm happy with how that is. Planted some bits in this veg trug yesterday. They are Wongbok, Japanese cabbage, I believe. And then these here are the Alyssa Craig onions I grew from seed. Tried to salvage them because, yeah, I ended up failing a little bit of them. Not because the seeds, the compost, but for me personally, I should have repotted them. I should have watered them a bit better. I should have looked after them, but with so much going on, I just didn't. So I repotted them all yesterday, and that's what's on the top shelf over there. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this comes on. But I don't think I'm going to do too much more today. Time is getting on because I got to get home and put my duck eggs in the incubator. Got to clean it as well. What is going to be absolutely awesome. I have recorded a video of the last part of the hatching. It's over 100 gigabytes of video, what is just ridiculous, and I'm a bit put off editing it at the moment. I will get it out, it will be coming. It's just one of those that I have so many other videos to edit that will get done quicker, so I'm going to get them done and then hopefully have time to get that one out. Whew. It's way too hot in there. I do love this area, especially this time of evening. It's nice and cooler. I think I need a nice little seating something here. What'll be good, we've got the little fire, and I can just picture summer nights here having like a little barbecue and watching the chickens. It'll be absolutely beautiful, and it'll be good once all this netting comes off, we can actually see them properly. But let's try and go back in here. It's just too hot. So there's not much more for me to do here today because it's going to take a bit too long. It's a bit too hot, but we are going to get these set up hopefully tomorrow, maybe see what the weather's like, see if it's too hot in here. We are expected to have some rain soon. What I was hoping was going to be today because I could have got in here, but then I'm not hoping for rain because I'm enjoying the nice weather. Can't get over the colour of these. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to leave this video here. I'm going to finish up for the day. I'm going to put the chickens away, get myself home, sort the eggs out, and get ready for another hatch. Hopefully they're fertile. still got lots to learn about hatching duck eggs. They're not as simple and easy as it is to hatch chicken eggs, but I think we will do a video from start to finish on that one. See how it goes. I'm not going to do lots of little videos. It's too much to edit. I already have about 10 videos recorded to edit, but I'm still recording them. I'm still getting them done. I want to make as much content as I possibly can this year. And the plot is looking absolutely glorious. I want to show it off. I'm proud of how it is all looking. Yes, there's still some work to be done. It's not perfect, but for the first time it is going in a direction where I feel like it's not nearly done, but I've got the main layout sorted, because I wasn't too happy with this area at first. Now I'm a lot happier, and once the chicken run's done, I'm going to be even more happier. Wait, I said I was going to finish up, and I've started rambling on like I normally do. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see each other soon.
Must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong.